Hey Jonathan, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and this morning I got to speak with Shirley Ann, and I believe was gonna relay a message about the video that I was sending you. So here is that video. This video is going to give you a few tips and tricks that you can use right away that's going to help you bring in more organic leads. It's important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website, so it is really important that your website be properly optimized. It should be like a virtual cash machine for you. So we are on your website. You have a good basic design, good logo, not a click to call, but that's okay. Super easy for people to get a hold of you, so that's good. Looks like you have separate pages for all your services, which is awesome. That is exactly what you need. It looks like most of your keywords are focused on state instead of necessarily local. I don't know if you service the entire state of Utah, if it's just the Salt Lake area. I'm not exactly sure. And I can't tell at a quick glance by looking at these pages. It doesn't tell me where you service. So I would definitely let people know what areas you service and if you can help them, making it as easy as possible for your new customers. Google does not rank based on appearance. It is based on content. And content is key. So with the latest Google algorithms, Google needs a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content for your homepage. Your homepage should be a summary of each of your pages, focused around your local buyer intent keywords for each of these services here. Another thing I've noticed throughout your pages is you're focused on the exact same keywords on all your pages, and that you're going to end up running into a problem with keyword cannibalization, and when you should be ranking, you're not going to show up. So every single page needs to have its own original content and have their own keywords that you are targeting, so that you can be found for every page, every service. You also want to have a separate page. If you don't already, I didn't see it, doesn't mean that you don't. But for each city that you service that has search volume for these services needs to have their own page with their own content and their own unique keywords for that city. So that you can be found in those areas organically for those services. Google has little robots called crawlers that go and index all of these pages, looking for your original content and keywords so they can index them, rank you, and put you in front of your customers. One of your top competitors for water damage restoration is Aaa Restoration. Now, their website isn't fantastic, but they do have a ton of pages, lots of separate service pages, which is awesome. They're very focused on those local buyer intent keywords, Restoration Salt Lake. They have a lot more content and a lot more interlinking pages. I also have a hidden menu here, which is kind of annoying. But they have more interlinking pages, more content, and more keywords. But their keywords aren't the same on all their pages. And so therefore they're actually ranking for water damage and water damage restoration in Salt Lake. But they are missing the boat on service area pages. So they're actually missing a ton of volume and potential customers, similar to what it appears your website is. And then it's also important to understand that a website all by itself is not enough to be found online, you do need SEO to support your website. So it does look like you've had some SEO, either have it now or did. You have a rating of a 26 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, so that's awesome. And this score is based 100% on your referring domains and backlinks. Not all backlinks are created equal, so you do need to make sure that you're getting authoritative ones and that are do follows, so they share the power of those high-ranking sites. But Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So these extra 679 are considered spam by Google. And you only have 71 that are actually do follow, which means only 71 out of all these links are doing anything remotely to actually help your website. You have been ranked for 239 keywords, and you are getting 357 people to your website on average per month. So that is really good, but you're also missing out on a ton of volume because you don't have those extra service areas, pages and service area keywords. When we look here, you have a ton of keywords on the first page, which is good. We have our state keywords. We have national keywords for your blog. National keywords aren't going to help you. You're going to get metrics that are false because you're going to get a lot of people on your website from all over the country that can't convert into customers. You really do need to focus locally. But if you notice that you have the same keywords on all of your different pages, and so that creates the keyword cannibalism, which is going to prevent you from being shown when you could have been. So every page needs their own unique keywords, and you need the backlinks to support those keywords to rank them to the first page. If we look at your competitor, you actually outrank them a little bit here. They got over 2,000 backlinks, only 114 do follows, so you only have to beat that 114. They are indexed for over 1,300 keywords, and they're getting a similar amount of traffic. The difference is they are ranking higher on those keywords than you guys are, and that's about the major difference. So these guys should be super easy for you to beat. And then the last part of this is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people go straight to the maps and they don't go anywhere else. So if you're not listed in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be citations. And that's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.